like we're on. Oh yes. We are on, ladles and jelly spoons. We are on. Yeah, it's a shame there's cloud covers because that sounds like a jet going over. Oh well, never mind. How are you anyway? You alright? On this wonderful Thursday, it's a bit yuck. The rain has like calmed down a bit and it might be a bit sprayy, but I thought, what the hell? So I'm going to put the cameras on, get things sorted out, and I'm just about to put the back ones on, and we can get going, can't we? Come on then, what we got here? This one is left. We are currently up in the Wirral, that's it says on the paperwork anyway, it says the Wirral, Bromborough, that's where I'm at. Bromborough. And what we're going to do is take a nice little drive all the way to Middleton McBride's, which is in Middleton. It ain't far from here, I don't think. I'm just going to check on the old twat nav just to make sure, see how long it's going to take us. But before I do that, I'm going to go and stick you on there, on the back. Come on then, let's go on the back. You may get wet, you may not. We'll just have to, you know, roll with it if you like. We'll just have to do what we can. I mean, there's not much I can do, is there really? When we live in the UK, we have to put up with rain, and it fucks me off that I can't do my bloody videoing. So we'll go for it, shall we? Oh, where do you want to go? Other side. Shove you there for a minute. Okay. Turn him up a bit. I think that might do that actually. You can have it. You can have it. The only downfall about weather like this, even when it doesn't rain, is that the water on the roof can tend to drip down. Where does it drip? All over the bloody camera. Come on then, let's go up and we go up, we go to Middleton. Hey, it's got to be done, I'm afraid. It's got to be done. Just making sure you want me all right with that. Now, if I just tweak on this here just for a second, I think I might. Let's have a look at this in thingamajig. Recents before we go. What was the recents now? It was Princess Summerade. That's a big fat fucking now then. So if we go into middle, is that your space? Obviously not then. Had that bit. Obviously not then. Yeah, still, let's find it on the map instead, because I can't remember the actual thing, so for fuck's sake. I know how to get there, we just don't know the name of the bloody street. I'm crap when it comes to things. I just go, you know what I mean? That's all I do, I just go. So when you just go, you know what I mean? That's all you can do, is just go. Right then, let's find it on the map instead. Zoom it out a bit more than that. I think if I direct myself over there we go. So if I stick it around about there and zoom back in again, because I'm looking for the move, the 66 I'm after. There we go. So we come down to that point there. That sounds about right to me. So we get to about there. And I think, realistically, that'll do it, I reckon. Oh, fuck off. When you come in, what's that called? Fuck's sake. Middleton. See, that's the one. That'll do. Quick one. Quick. Continue. Okay. Calculate. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Oh, I can do it here. Get rid of that. Okay. Because we don't want. You're supposed to be on the fucking bracket, you stupid thing. Get on there. And you're supposed to be charging because you're a bit low. Rightio, I think we're about done now. Should we fuck off? Because we're wasting time, aren't we? Oh, wasting time. Oh dear. Middleton. We're off to Middleton. Yay! I think we ought to give them a bit of a wash, don't you? It's all goopy. Let's go down here. Put them somewhere where they don't fucking fly off. That might be a good idea, mightn't it? Come on then. Well, that's not a good sign, is it? What's that, Jace? The fucking sat-nav don't want to play. Have we got a solar flare again or something, or what? Yeah. Anybody behind me? No. Hang on a minute. Ah! It's woke up. It's gone. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm here. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, I know what to do. I can't go nowhere, can I? Why is that, James? Because I'm still staring at me. Oh, it's a good job I can pull up here. It's only a dead end, so don't worry about it. It's easy if I'm interfering with anybody. I'll pull it up here. You fucking great gump. That would have been an absolute letdown, that wouldn't it? Just, eh? Good grief. I would have been called all sorts of weird and wonderful and dopey bastard things, I think. What do you reckon? Is that good enough? Are you happy with that? Do you know, it always fucking does my head in, it does. I can never get it right. Screw it, it'll do. Let's go. Fuck it. We're on our way. Finally. With cameras pointed in the right direction. Oh. Sometimes I do wonder. Oh well. Yes. As we are up here, as I said earlier, in the Wirral. Bromborough. Is it more like the Wirral, or is it actually Bromborough? I mean, I don't really know because I don't live around here, but I have done this one before, but it was quite a while ago. I will be honest with you, a very long time ago. As a matter of fact, I think sometime last year, I think. Might have been the year before, but I'll just say last year's about right, I think. I don't know. But here we go, once again, on our way up the road. Let's just give these wipers a bit. Yeah, I've got bug splatter all over the screen. It's not really doing me any favours, is it? No, not at all. It's being cack. Well, we'll probably end up going back through, obviously, the way that I came to a point. But I was hoping that it might take me off in a slightly different direction to the way I came, because I want to be going uphill, but I've got a feeling it's going to send me back down the 56, which is like boo. I was hoping it head something like towards the A580, because coming down that way would be okay, you know, it wouldn't be a bother. So, because I can always go up that, cross, down, round, up, down, cross, and it'd be much more interesting, I think, personally. But yeah, I know. What do you do with those kinds of circumstances? There's not really a lot you can do. You just have to go with the flow. My sat nav isn't set up for fucking mystery tours, like, you know what I mean? It's only set up to get you there. But then again, sometimes. Well, I've been sitting in my cab, obviously, which doesn't make any sense why I'm going to start with that kind of statement, but hey, I might as well continue with it. I was on the way up here, and I got the temperature gauge set at about 18 degrees, and you could feel the chill in the air, and it was cold outside as well. It's only 13 degrees now. But I'm sitting there, and I can feel this like a funny, chilly, buzzy kind of effect, and I'm like, you know what, that's quite nice actually, it's rather refreshing. Normally I'm like, oh, it's too fucking cold. But I mean, I just can't be asked to. Do you know what? I am that fucking fed up. I just can't be asked to dither. Oh, I tell you what, such is the life of a lorry driver, eh? We get through some fucking right ups and downs with it, don't we? Yeah, sometimes you just don't feel like it, you know what I mean? You just don't. You get up, you're fucking tired from the day before or the day before that, and you just don't really want to do anything. What's he doing there? You could do with a better fucking tool than that, dude. I think an axe would have been more like it. Yeah, so basically, I mean, I got up this morning, I felt tired, and I just didn't really want to get out of bed. It was really, really cold, and it's like, I need a piss, and but do I want to venture out my covers? And so I do, and it's, yeah, it's all right. Like, it ain't too bad, I suppose. You can put up with it. Then you scroll back in, and the alarm clock goes off, and then you turn that off, and you wait for the next one to go off. Like, you know, you press snooze on that fucker, like, you know, and then and the cycle continues. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, I gotta get up again. But we keep doing this thing every day. It's not so much that, you know, to provide for others, it's the fact that we've got no choice because we want to get paid. That's the main fucking problem, isn't it? We want to get paid. Because if you don't, you will. Simple as that. But, yeah, I'll get myself out of bed after me third alarm went off, because I'm lying there and I turned the alarm clock, because I did snooze it first, and I turned it off, and I'm lying there thinking, Jace, get up, dude, because you'll be lying here till fucking was it 6 o'clock, I guess. So I scrolls out, gets myself, gets myself in the shower, sorts myself out, blah blah blah. Left my hair like this because this is attempt number 4 to try and go and get my hair cut if I'm back home early enough. So I managed to get there yesterday, right, at the hairdressers and fucking the barbers, and it was 10 to 4, and he went, sorry James, he says, we close now. He said, we close at 4 o'clock. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. I've been trying all week to get down here. Oh, for fuck's sake. He said, but we're open till 8 o'clock on a Friday. I thought, oh, fair enough then. Well, I'm hoping, like I say, to get there at a reasonable time today if I can, but chances of that happening, you've just got no hope, have you? No hope at all. Oh dear. But at least Friday is an opportunity though, if he's open till 8 o'clock, so that's something. So at least I can do that. But you can guarantee it that the job I'll be given, it'll be in at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, and I won't be getting home till 8 o'clock at fucking night. Ugh, I hate that when that happens. There was a bit of a stretch where I'd be in early-ish, I'd say, pretty much all week, right? So when I say early, I mean it's 5 o'clock starts, right? Don't mind that. Or even 6 o'clock. But 5 o'clock, yeah, I don't mind, that's fine. But the fact that when it starts rolling towards 4 o'clock, I fucking hate that. I just don't like getting up that early. But anyway. But you can guarantee it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and and you do that, and then Friday comes along, it's like fucking 8 o'clock starts, like, why? Why do you do that? But these things happen, I'm afraid. What you have to remember is this, right? And if you work at the same place for a long period of time, you probably already realise this anyway, but when you piss people off who give you the jobs, you realise that you're going to get the shit for a few days, like, so I've had that before now. Oh. Yeah, well, such is life. So where are we going now then, I wonder? I'm going up there, am I? It says, can't remember which way I fucking came. So I am pretty much going back the way I came. That's boring. So be it. So be it. There's nothing we can do, really, is there? No. Nothing at all. We'll just have to suffer it, I'm afraid. But then again, I mean, realistically, the M53, I mean, the part that we'll be on for a little bit, I suppose, is only a 2... Fucking bus is making a weird noise, isn't it? What the fucking hell that was then? I'm like, either that or my earrings going fucking wonky again. It's like, I'm fucking hearing things. My fucking dumbbell lug owls there. Good grief. Oh dear. I don't know what that... It just sounded like somebody was using some sort of rip saw or something. What the fuck? You may not have picked that up actually because of it being on that mic. It tends to deaden out quite a lot, which is good. That's why it's great for using it on my bike. That's what I used on my bike last time, and it worked fine. I just got to remember that I've got to turn the record level down just a wee bit more. That's all. I mean, I'll stop a little bit of the distortion. I just got a bit of distortion, not a lot. It was just a bit. So I'm going to crank it down just a touch more. And I think we might just have it. I'll be honest with you, I could do ordering myself a new one, a new mic, one of these. Yeah, because you've got to have spares just in case. I've had that before now. I've had one of these fucking the cable sliced in half, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell. You carry on, dude. You go for it, sunshine. I was going to flash you in, but you was already fucking making your move, mate, dude. I know I'm only going slow, but I can't help that. That's this fucking milk floats piece of crap. Yes, we are driving a milk float slow vehicle again. You can't do anything about it, can you really? It's just nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about it. You're just going to have to carry on. Exit junction 11, that's what we're after. On the old M53. La 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 la. Which ain't far. According to that, it's about 4.5 miles. Just. Near enough. Not far. Bit less. It's getting lesser. Lesser even still. Oh dear, dear, dear. Shall I? Shan't I? Shall I? Shan't I? Apparently I got, I'm not sure whether he's subscribed or not, but he left a message. I should imagine he's subscribed, because I don't suppose you can leave messages unless you are subscribed, but I don't know how it works, but I think so. Is that right? Can you leave a message to a video no matter what? I think you can, can't you? Because I'm sure I've done it myself. But there's another truck driving vlogger, as he calls it that. I just call it, I'm just a fucking, I'm a drive-alonger. My little vlogs is me things in the morning when I do me on my phone. That's what I call a vlog. But this is different. This is not quite a vlog, is it really? This is more of a, I don't know, what would you call? Well, I call it drive-along. It's as simple as that. You come for a drive-along with me. So. But anyway, one of the trucker vloggers, Luke C. He sent me a message the other day, and he says he thinks I'm quite entertaining apparently. So, hi. I hope that I keep you giggling. That's the main thing, you know what I mean? You have to have a good old laugh. If you don't, you'll fucking cry your eyes out, you know what I mean? You'll be bawling like a fucking baby up the corner with a fucking dirt all over your fucking lollipop, you know what I mean? It's just no good, is it, that really? But you got to do your best. Actually, when we're going down here now, I think we might see something worthwhile, you know what I mean? Like, over there you got a weird statue in the middle of an island. That's nice. Can't really see it very well, but it's there. Over here we got the shit box, which is the industrial species. You know what I mean? And welcome. If you look to your left, you will see shit. It's useful shit, but it's shit nonetheless. Yeah, fucking JC's tours down the M53. And if you look to your right, you'll see a lovely state of trees and bushes. We're going over a bridge right now. There may be something up there, but I can't see it because I'm actually fucking driving. It's great, eh? Oh, we're now going over a canal, as you might have just about glimpsed that from the left-hand side there. Oh, love it. 1 and a bit more miles to go, and we're getting off. Now, I think, because I have made the mistake numerous times, that it's not a continuous down to the junction. You have to get off it, because there is a section of the 53, but I can't remember which, where it's not, and it is, and it could be, and I don't know. I ain't sure. What are you talking about? I don't know either. Fuck. Oh well. So, we are now, if you know this area, we are now passing Cheshire Oaks. No, we don't want that one. I might be wrong altogether, and I might be in the wrong location in my mind anyway. Because sometimes when I think of certain places, I'm driving down and I'll go, if you get down there, round there, over there, this will be there. And then when I actually get to that point, I'm like, well, fuck me, it ain't. It must be somewhere else then. I've done that many a time. Here's something that really amazes me as well, right? Now, bear with me, because this does actually happen. For me, it does anyway. But, through all the places I have traversed over the years, there are certain places that, even though it's in a completely different location, and it could be fucking anything from 50 to 200 miles away, I've noticed that certain points are either similar or pretty much the fucking same, right? Road contours, the way trees are about, lampposts are about, and that is bizarre. Some of it happens on the same stretch of road as well, believe it or not. I have had that before now, where there's a section on the 38 where obviously it's not identical, don't get me wrong, but the contour and the landscape of it, there's a section where it dips down, bends around and goes like that, right? But when it goes like that, it's not as high as the other part that's almost the same. And I always think to myself, do you know what, that amazes me. I've even been down roads where country lanes, driving down, and you go bend, up, down, and you come to a bridge and blah, blah, blah. And somewhere else, right, in whatever corner of the country, up, down, left, right, there, bridge. And like, fuck, mate. Do they make the same bridge in this area as well? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Probably is, actually. I'm just fucking waffling on about crap. But there are locations I've drove down, I'm like, do you know what, this is almost the same as up the road there. Or you go, have I been here before? This looks so familiar. And that's probably what it is. Because you've drove somewhere and it just, the topography of the land, it just looks the same as that area you've been. And you're like, that's why it looks familiar. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Cows. No. They're there, are they? Now, according to them cows there, apart from the 3 that are standing up, I think it's, they reckon it's going to rain. And anybody with a bit of common sense, no, they're just fucking tired of standing up all day. They've had enough, they're having a minute. But the others are like on a fucking marathon, go out there. Oh, we ain't sitting down yet now, we're fucking carrying on, we're going to battle through. There's too much grass here to chew on, we're going to have some more. Hey, I don't know. Look, this shit I have to make up as I go along, you know. That's why I like doing this, because I mean, as you drive down the road, right, and things are constantly bombarding you, aren't they? Realistically, there's all this information, right, is bombarding you constantly, changing, flowing, twisting, moving, and it gives you something to talk about. You know what I mean? And when somebody does a dopey bastard move, then you can go, oh, look at this fucking platted bell end here, fuck's sake. You know what I mean? So it gives you something to do. We may be lucky, you know, we might be able to get where I'm going to get to without the rain interrupting us. So that'll be something, I suppose, won't it? That's not bad. I can live with that quite happily. Yeah. Brilliant stuff, as they say. Absolute brilliant. Still waiting for the weather to change then. I've been thinking of tattoo ideas, and if I haven't mentioned this before on my drive along videos, it's my sister has bought me a 4-hour session at a tattoo parlour, which just happens to be her best mate. Might as well be a fucking sister. Yes, so she is going to be walloping a tattoo on me, and I am in the process of thinking of ideas. So, and I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. See, I've got several on my back already, right? That's a given. And they are of what I wanted, which is what you should do anyway. You shouldn't do anything on a whim, because once it's there forever. I am in the process of thinking of things either space orientated, mystical orientated, or a combination of the two. But I'm not sure what to go for. See, this is where you have to be a little bit inventive, I suppose, when it comes to doing your own tattoo style. Because I could flick through a book all day and it would be you know, a design out of a book, but it'll be something that somebody else has probably already had anyway. You know what I mean? And I would like to have something that they ain't got. I've got the 3 on my back that nobody else has. So that's pretty much what I want. But I've got to have it. I'm gonna have it on my shoulder here somewhere. I think that's where I want to put it. We'll just have to wait and see. But I've got to try and figure it out. I just don't know what to go for. I really don't. But you know, mystical, spacey, mystical, anything like that, I don't care. But it's got to be unique, something that nobody else has got, hopefully, or in a combination that nobody else has got. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I was toying with the idea of having me JC's drive-alongs on there, but I thought, but again, thinking of that, like, it doesn't, you know, I don't really feel that, oh, I like that, you know what I mean? No, it's, see, when I look at my tattoos on my back, when I do get a chance to, and I've got the mirror there, and I go, you know, it puts a smile on my face, and I'm like, yeah, them are cool. So that's the sort of thing I need, is something like that. That's why I'm more on the idea of going mystical or spacey, university. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. I mean, something where they have, like, maybe the mystical side be either something like a staff, and then on the end of the staff could be some sort of ball with the concept of a universe whizzing around. It's something like that, you know, some kind of thought like that maybe. And then have it, I could even, if it's possible, if she can do it, like, is have it where you could have it slashed across, and then you're peering into it, sort of thing, like, you know, that's the kind of, maybe, I don't know if she could do that, I don't know what she's capable of. So yes, but we're always up for a challenge. There's always that. Yes, we'll see. We will see. I like that. That's not bad. Something like that. Or looking into an image where you've got, if I can do sort of I'm liking the idea of having a staff, possibly with maybe the likes of gravestones or something like that. We're up in the background, it's a nice dark night, and you've got the moon and a few stars about, somewhat like, or in the background you could have a planetary scene, like maybe Saturn or Jupiter or something, you know, something along that lines, but it's looking from the ground up at an alien world. But like I say, I know I'm going on it, it sounds rather bloody complicated, and I know full well it is very complicated what I'm talking about. I'm not blind to that, but you gotta have what you gotta have, ain't you? At the end of the day, you just gotta do it. And at the moment, I'm looking at the camera, and the fucking camera's on the wonk. It's doing me fucking head in. It's wonkified. I don't like wonk. Fucking drives me soft. It don't matter once I'm on, you know, when I'm on the video side, the editing, it doesn't make any difference. But it's me. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, sure. Have a look over there. It's nice out there, isn't it? It's absolutely wonderful. What? A fucking power station? It's a big bridge. Come on, hurry the fuck up. Exit Junction 9, which is the M6, would you believe? Yes, it'll be up the M6, along the M62, onto the M60, and then you get off the M60 to get back on the M60, you go downhill. Oh, then you go along the 572, I think it is. I think so. Yes, I'm sure it is. And then we'll be there, sort of thing. 11:40. What time is it now? We've still got that long to go. Really? Really? Still got 40 minutes driving to do. That ain't right. Surely not. Must be. El Gospel of Satinav does not lie. Oh dear. This morning, as I'm given the job, and our lad in the office, he says, on the way to work this morning, I heard that the M6 was naffooed from 14 to 15 or 16, whatever it was. I says, fuck me, what's going on there then? She says, don't know. She says, apparently it's shut both ways. What? So, I'm like umming and ahhing as to which way to go, because I had to come up north, so pretty much the M6 is not really any way around that shit, is there? And I'm thinking, well, it is like 7:10 now, and as I was flicking through the internet, and I found that it apparently did some time around about 5 this morning. So, I'm thinking, well, I could go up through Rudgley, Stone, and come out the back end of the 51, and that way up there, and end up at junction 16 from the 500. And I'm like, but it's this time of day now. I'm thinking, no, fuck it. I can't be asked to do all that shit. I'm just gonna go for it and go up the M6. And I'm glad I did, because there was fuck all there. There was nothing. It was perfectly fine, clear. Traffic was reasonably well. But then again, it has been like that for quite a while now. There's been at least a few days last week as well, or possibly the week before, where the traffic just seemed to be mild. Either I'm catching it at the right time, or there must be something happening. It's brewing to something, ain't it? You know what I mean? Whereas the carnage will start either next week or the week after. Something ain't right. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I'm not complaining, mind you, because at the end of the day, I mean, the less traffic there is, the quicker we get shit done. There's plenty of room for me to move over, so I'm going to move over for you lot. So please get out my fucking way. There's not really a lot to see, is there, around here? Yeah, it's not that much at all. I'll keep going. Here we go. Yawn fest. I'm gonna keep doing this now for the next fucking hour. You can see it coming. There's no need for it. Where the heck? I'm looking across the way, and all I see is trees. Fields behind it, but just trees. Open space. Very nice. It's very green, isn't it, that? Good grief. That's really green. Super green. 10 points, you can tell me what film that's off. Oh dear. That's if you're paying attention, that is. Ooh. Just under 4 miles to go. Not bad at all. Oh, good grief, stop fucking... I tell you what, there's this... They reckon that when you yawn, there's a... it's a sign that your head's too hot. No. Then again, maybe. Some say that it's because you need oxygen, and that's why you gape your gob out when you yawn, but I don't seem to be taking in a big deep breath though. There was another reason for it as well. That's to do with mental health or something like that. There's something I can't. What was it you were saying there? There was something about anxiety maybe, or something like that. I don't fucking know, but all that from yawning, really. Boredom maybe. That's a good reason for yawning when you're bored, but. I just do it involuntary sometimes, and then there's times where I just don't at all. You know when people do that yawning shit and, well, they try and fake yawn to make, because obviously yawning, for some unknown reason, it's contagious. It's like when somebody yawns, then the next person will start yawning like it, or if you've got a bunch of you, you'll all yawn. But if it's a fake one, do you yawn at that? I know I don't. And trying to stop a yawn as well, that can make your eyes water. What a fucking conversation topic, yawning. Well, I do enough of it. I mean, I think my reason for me yawning is just that I'm tired. That's all I can say about that, because believe it or not, normally when I have a shit night's sleep, the following night I tend to have a reasonably good night's sleep, but I don't feel like I've had that rejuvenating sleep yet. So that might be the reason why. I can't help it. Fucking natural state of the human fucking, whatever. Human thing. Whatever it is. So there's not a lot I can do. I did have a good night's sleep on the weekend, mind you. For 10 hours. It was fucking fantastic that. Well, maybe that's what it is, you see. So maybe because I've had that 10 hours sleep, and the next few days, I was recharged enough any day matter. Because I mean, having just the, I think it was maybe just crept into 4 hours sleep. On, when was it? Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, so just managing that. But when I got home I was alright, I wasn't tired as such. The following day I wasn't too bad, but now, so it does to you. It seems to like give you this false sense of security, like, you know, I mean, like, oh well, alright, I've obviously got away with that. No, because when the end of the week comes, you're like, you know what I mean? It's fucking naff, it really is. Absolutely. Naff. Naffaroony. There is one good thing about today though. What's that, Jace? Fucking Friday follows it. Yes. Now I can't wait to see my wages because of the bank holiday I did. Oh, that's going to be fucking sweet. And next week as well. Oh yes. More car fund coming up because I've got to keep that on the ball. Keep saving, keep doing. Okie dokie. No problem. Yes. What time is it now? 11-ish, sort of. Yeah, near enough. So, if you stop fucking yelling. Junction 20 of the M6. Welcome. Hiya. Having a good day. Will we see anything interesting on the M6, do you reckon? Probably not. Why is that? Because I've got the cameras on. That's why. When them cameras are dangling off the back of the truck, people stay away from you. They go, ooh! It's a good deterrent. Can't argue. It is a good deterrent. Don't happen all the time, but most of the time it does. Let's just drop the speed off a bit so I can indicate out the way so Mr. Crane can get on the fucking road. See? Happy day. See, everybody's happy when that happens because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he's got to do a job as well as I have. If I can make his life easier, then why not? I mean, can you imagine driving one of these things? You probably do, or you have. Well done. But talk about, I mean, them are slow. I mean, this is like fucking, this is milk float slow. It is, but them things, fucking hell. Them are a nightmare, aren't they? How slow them things go. That's the reason why they have those big orange lights going flash, 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 flash. Well, amber, they? Stop being picky. It's because it's a hazard. Oh, doesn't that ring a bell? What's that? When there's drivers on the road that are driving really slow on a fucking motorway, they don't have their hazard lights on, do they? No. Fucking 45 miles an hour up the fucking motorway there, bell end. Oh, what an absolute plotted prick. These clouds are looking rather nasty, aren't they, out there? Grey, yucky, depressing. As much as I like clouds, these ones annoy the piss out of me because all they do is piss all over you. You can always have a look out there though. Green. It's quite nice that is, isn't it? It's not a bad view, to be fair. You can't see fuck all on the right hand side, so there's no point bothering, but you know, over there, that's not bad. Little bit. Not bad. As the British kid would say, oh, I don't mind the rain. Yeah, but the thing is, it fucks the shot up. When it rains, you just see fucking fuzzy shit on the screen. It's no good to anybody, that, eh? It's just no good. It's just no good to anybody. No, it's not at all. No. Oh, caterpillar. I don't know what that was back there then. Something caught my eye that was down there. I didn't know what it was. Just somebody had broken down. Why have you got your indicator on at that point, you stupid personage? Turn that fucking silly thing off. I'm going to have to do it, ain't I? I am going to have to do some unofficial motorway common sense. Because I keep going on about it, but I just don't do about it, do I? So, fuck it. Get in the car, stick the cameras on, and let's go for a tootle down the motorway. When you brake down on the motorway and you've got your hazard lights on, keep your side lights on too. Makes you more visible, especially at night time. Because believe it or not, there's people out there, it's fucking pitch black, there's no street lighting, and all they've got is the orange light flashing. Hazards, flashing, that's all they've got. And so you got no car, a car, no car, a car, no car, a car. Fucking hell, man. Stick your side lights on. Unless you've had a total catastrophic electrical system problem, then you're fucked all roads, ain't you? But if you haven't, and it's only a flat tyre, stick your side lights on. Would you believe, right? Some models of car have what they call a parking light system, right? It's either on the switch, you can go clunk, and it leaves the back lights on, right, side lights on, and turns the front side lights off. Or some of them have it where if you drop the indicator down to the left when you park on the left, it keeps the left hand side lights on and the right hand side lights off. What are these like doing here? What's going on here? Oh, right, fucking brilliant. You fucking pair of bellends. Oh, I give up. I really do give up. See, this is the thing, this is what you have to put up with. And there's no need for that crap. 46 miles an hour I'm doing now. Granted, we are coming up to the end of this bit here, but I mean, it's as if like they all went, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, what to do? If you fucking think about where you're going in the first place, when you get to the situation, you go, oh, I've got to be in this part of the road. I need to get on that bit of the road. Let's move over. I know that sometimes, right, there are new people. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to say that it isn't a possibility, but there are new people that when they drive down certain sections, it's like, oh, I haven't been here before. Or it might have been a gazillion years since the last time they had been there. So they may get it wrong they may get it wrong because of that. That makes sense. Yeah. But that's a rarity, because the majority of people who traverse these places, they know fucking full well where they are. They know what's coming up ahead of them. I do. I don't live around here, but I know the road, so what do? I go, oh, I'm going to get off there. Let's move over now. Why is it that most people, because I'm going to say most, because they do, why is it that they traverse the same fucking road day in, day out, and they still make a complete balls up of it? I don't get that. I really don't get that at all. It's like, are you completely off your head? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. You wonderful people out there, say, just give me some sort of idea. Oh, Jace, it's because when they get in the car, their brain evaporates. Well, I knew that one. Can you think of something else? Right. Never mind, don't worry. We will soldier on regardless. It's like tootling down here now, 50 miles an hour, because the speed limit's changed, right? What amazes me is that half of these people, they will not stick at 50 miles an hour. They will drop it down to 45, and you've heard me go on about this before. And yet, it's those dipshits that sit in the middle lane that do this 45 miles an hour, which is normally car drivers anyway. And it's the kind of situation that sort of like pouring salt into a wound, for argument's sake, right? Because you can guarantee that those are the muppets that go whopping down the outside lane at fucking 85 miles an hour. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't get it. At the moment, we are traversing at 49 miles an hour, but I am creeping up towards. I mean, my dashboard says I'm doing 50, but Mr. Twatnav there says I'm doing 49, which, to be honest with you, I'll believe that, not that. So I'm going to be going uphill, so I can. I might as well stay. I mean, I can put up with it. I mean, it just means it takes us longer to get there, like, you know what I mean? But I can put up with it. I'm sure this ends on a minute, doesn't it? At least I think it does. Yeah, look, it ends. Will everybody fuck off? Let's see, shall we? See? There's an example, look. Oh, now he decides to overtake. You could have done that earlier, save me going fucking slower. Here, look, there you are. Lane 3. Oh, thank you very much for fucking illustrating my fucking point. Why couldn't I have done that in the first place and fuck off out the road? Why sit there at fucking 46? I'm blown away by the mentality of it all. Oh, dear me. Whatever. Just what the fuck ever. Life is too short to have it sit there festering in your head. You just have to go hum. Inhale, exhale, through the nose, out to the mouth, into the nose, do it with me, out to the mouth. You fucking bunch of numpties! Why don't you just fucking grab a pair of hits and you cocky motherfucker? Oh dear. Yeah, well. You're annoying the fucking piss out of me, you fucking jangly bagly bollocks. Here's a useful tip, right? Oh dear. Don't take your keys out of the ignition when you're driving down the road, because that's always bad. Well, let's see, right? Oh, good grief. Many moons ago, when we used to have the original DAFs, well, I say original, the old ones that we used to have is the R reg or the T reg, whichever it was. We used to do a little bit of a sneaky trick, right? You can't do it now, obviously, because as trucks got newer and people got fucking smarter, they found a way to block it. But you used to be able to flick the ignition on and off, and it would. Don't ask me where I found this out from, but this is true. You used to go click, 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 and all of a sudden you'd be able to go and off you'd go, like, sort of thing. Oh, good grief. Hey, look. I can see, like, what, really? Oh dear. Look, when you're doing a job, right, that requires you to get there not so much as in get there quick, but get there within a reasonable time, because obviously it's a long way away. Yeah, you just better do it. Click, 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 and off you go. Wouldn't be breaking the speed limit, don't get me wrong about that, so I wouldn't say I'll go that far, but it would be like overriding sort of thing, the actual cruise control limiter. So instead of doing like 54 or 55, it'd be up to like 60 miles an hour, and off you go, like, you know. But you can't do that now, no. I mean, I know I've heard them where there's been people because it used to be in the fuse box, and the fuse that was controlling the limiter had a little big blob on it, and people used to just go pair of pliers, go yank, and off you go again, like, you know. And obviously they thought, well, you can't keep doing that, so then they took it away from the fuse panel altogether and hidden it somewhere out the way. You see, the problem is when you do something to limit somebody's ability, say, for argument's sake, because you've only got to ask the old timers who've been driving for fucking since the dinosaurs were around, right? They have limiters back then, but we will put this as emphasis: the traffic wasn't anywhere near this sort of shit, right? So bear that in mind. So when they wanted to do a day run for argument's sake, they could get to fucking Scotland and back, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it was a flying fucking missile. I know this for a fact because I have been told by a very reliable source. I will not name any names, just in case I incriminate somebody. But anyway, yeah, but that was what it was. There weren't no limiters at all. They didn't do them. And then obviously there'll be an accident here, maybe an accident there, and eventually there'll be some tree-hugging, fucking flappy bollock, pilby dildo will be going, oh, we can't have this. Oh no, we're going to have to stop that shit. We're going to have to invent a way of slowing these vehicles down. I know what we can do. What's that? Put a fucking stranglehold around the bloody things. And that's when the limiter was invented. Yes. I don't know what day it was or what year it was, but some fucking muppy come up with the idea, didn't they? To ruin the fun, if you like. So, you have the debate, well, how fast do we drop them down? What's the limit we bring them to? Blah, blah, blah. And then obviously, like I told you before, the limit is 56. Why is that? Because the limit is 60 miles an hour. Going down a hill, you've got 4 miles an hour to play with. I mentioned it before. But do you see where I'm coming from? But back in the day, and also apparently, right, don't know how true this is, so this is just hearsay, if you like, right? It was something that was said from somebody else because somebody else has said it, so I don't know how true it is. I'm just going to tell you anyway because it sounds fun. Apparently, certain vehicles, even though they had got the limiter and it was all tucked away, there was still ways around it, like, you know. And some of the ways that I've heard are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't know, it was either a Renault or it could even be an MAN. You fuse the side light, which then turns the fan into a control switch, then you can turn that off, and it also turns the, I mean, there's all sorts of, but you don't just take the bulb out, you have to fuse it, you know, and blow a fuse somewhere. Different, like the fucking, the overhead light, if you know, pop that fucker or overcharge it, do something with it, it turns some other switch into it, and you knock that one off and something else happens, like, you know, and all of a sudden your limiter's gone fucking cuckoo, like, oh yeah, all sorts of weird. I did find one actually, right, now you're going to love this one. This is it was a bit intermittent though, to be fair, but it does work, and it does actually work on the fairly newish models. And this was not done because I was fucking trying. This was done by accident, right? I promise. It was done by accident. It's the DAF, CF DAF. It was the 57 plate, and the limiter doesn't like water, right? Bear with me. All the brains, right? I'm on about the ECUs, the computer side of it, for all the bits and bobs and the gubbins on the CF DAF, if it's still there, but I don't know. But that one there, the 57 plates that we've got, is in the footwell, right, on the floor under the carpeting. And it just so happens that the first thing that's right on the floor, under it, don't get me wrong, it's under shielding, so you can stand on it, you know, so when you get in the cab, you've got your feet on there, won't hurt it. But the shielding only goes over the top. If you accidentally, on purpose, now accidentally, for some unknown, I don't know why, where, or what for, end up knocking water down the dashboard up by the window screen, and it goes down, eventually works its way down to the footwell. Then it creates a certain short, don't know why, don't know where. And this is not just something that happens by doing that. This happens when the vehicle starts to get old and decrepit and rain gets through there. Because we've had rain running down the inside the window screen, down the inside the scuttleboard of the cab, and puddle under the fucking floor. Limiter goes, way, off it goes. And the actual speedo, the needle on the speedo, and the tacho screen, it starts to Catherine wheel. The speed on the dashboard will starts doing this. It bounces. It'll bounce round to 120 or whatever the fucking speed's on there. It just keeps doing, and then all of a sudden it just goes whack. And that's it then. It just sits on zero and does nothing. But because it's sitting on zero and you're travelling down the road, it thinks you ain't going anywhere. So your limiter will not kick in. So of course, it's reading zero, you're not moving according to the computer. Well, off you go. Yeah, I know. But you see, these things were found out by accident, not on purpose. This is accident. Leaky roof, pissing down the inside of this window screen, filling the footwell out. It's amazing how quick your day goes. Oh dear. It happens. Whenever you have a day where your limiter does fail, right? You've got 7 days. You have 7 days of grace, right? That's 7 days to get it fixed. Not 7 days to go, I'll better tell somebody now. No, that's 7 days to get it fixed. If your tacho dies, you got 15 days. It's the same equivalent as if you lose your card. You got 15 days to replace it. So there you have it. But your limiter, 7. Don't know why 7 though. I mean, you'd have thought 5 to be fair, but 7 days to get it fixed. I suppose it's to do with, like, well, what happens if there's a queue at the shop that, you know, fixes your truck? You know, we have to book it in. So yeah. You don't have to be exactly honest, I suppose. There is always that. You know what I mean? You can always go, it ain't broke yet. No, it is, but not yet though. No. Is it broke? Yeah, but not yet. Give me a couple of days and then it's broke. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Hey, we're only human. But when you start to grow up, right? Oh dear. You realise that, you know what? It ain't worth it. It just isn't worth it. Hence the reason why I do all this shit these days. You know what I mean? I just drive, stick the cameras on for you. We have a drive together. We talk about all sorts of rubbish. And we just get on with our day. Simple as that. No bother. great, isn't it? No harm, no foul, if you like. So I look at it. Simple as that. Everybody has a learning curve. There's no two ways about that. Everybody has a learning curve. But what I say is this, right? Yes, everybody has a learning curve if you are struggling through it on your own and trying to find your own way through, right? Which can be a good thing, because look at me. Hi. I came to the conclusion many years ago that, to be honest with you, it ain't worth cheating. It just isn't worth it. You don't get nowhere for it, and you don't get fucking thanked for it, so it just ain't worth it. If you've got to get to a certain destination at a certain time, well, the truck will only do so fast nowadays, and you can't really predict the traffic. So, or the place you're actually at, you don't know what they're going to do, you know, you could be delayed. So we just don't know. So it isn't worth it. It just ain't worth it. I'm going to move over now because I will be getting off shortly to get back on again. Yes, I know it sounds ridiculous, but unfortunately that's the way that the M60 is built. M4 BMW, eh? I wonder if that's one of those big V8. Is it V? No, not V8. V10, aren't they? Or is that the MC? I don't fucking know. I don't know. A Tesla went past me today. I didn't know it was a Tesla until, like I said, the back end of it went past me, because obviously the name's on the back of it. But as I'm looking down, literally from the floor to the window screen, there's a great big fucking LCD screen, or whatever the fuck it is. Massive. Looks like a monitor on its side. Thing is, seems like a lot of screen, you know what I mean? But is a Tesla? It isn't. It's a full electric car, isn't it? It's not. There's no engine in there, is there? It's just a fully electronic car. Just so happens that your battery charger's that fucking great big thing in the distance that's pumping out the clouds, like, you know, and that's the charger. It ain't exactly fucking solar powered, is it? No. Let's see if we can confuse the piss out of people at this junction, shall we? This lane is the lane I want. Why? Because it goes all the way around to the right. So does that lane. But if people aren't paying attention, they'll try and cut into my lane. Follow the dotted lines. Dot 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 dot. See? And that's where it puts you. Just like that. It's all good, isn't it? Which then, see? Oh, he ain't fucking quite made his mind up yet. Where you going, sunshine? And it places you here where you want to be, right? Just by I mean, trust me, it don't always work like that, but majority of the times it does, and it puts you where you need to be. Unless you're in fucking London, and they're all over the poxy place then. Good grief. They're crap. Proper crap. Well, we're almost there. We ain't got far now. 2.5 miles. Not bad. As we now are back on the M60, This section links to the M66 that way. Yes, and that goes all the way down, follows it all the way around until you get up towards the M66, the M62. Yes. Which apparently, but I don't know for sure because I never witnessed it, but the section there between, I'm gonna stab in the dark, I'd say Stockportish, sort of Cheadle Royal area, wherever the fuck it is, I don't know what I got that on for, I ain't got a fucking clue. But anyway, I think that was like a bit of a, it was a dual carriageway at one point, somewhere on that neck of the woods, I think. And obviously, over time, they fettled with it, like they normally do. We are going down here, yes we is. We're going over there, yes we are. Look at the sign, what does the sign say? Oh, circus is in town. I don't know why, what for or where, but are you one of those people that would love to go to a circus? Me personally, not a fucking chance. It just doesn't even come into the realms of even thinking about wanting to go into a circus. It's like, why would you want to go to a circus? What the fuck for? Oh. I don't suppose I've got much fucking choice now, have I? Because you're in the way. Ah well, he could have come out. I mean, I would have waited for him. I don't mind. Never mind, he backed up, so fair enough. Even this little street here that we drive, I mean, I've been down here many times over the years, and I'm driving down here now, and it just looks really, really clean and tidy. People who actually live up here might argue the toss, mind you, but it just does. It looks very tidy. Everything's clean, you know, there's no crap everywhere, there ain't no litter chucked everywhere. It just looks nice and tidy. Realistically, you would have thought, being in this fucking century that we're in, that that's how it should be, shouldn't it, really? You know what I mean? Clean and tidy. No junk everywhere. I mean, it's, you come down there, like, you got all the local shops down the street there, it just looks nice. It's it's like as though you would actually enjoy walking down the street. It's not really a hard ask, is it, really, when you think about it? Oh, another one trying to get out, look. Oh dear. Well, yeah, well, you would put your alarm on, wouldn't you, when you're parked on the side of a road like that. Too sensitive. Big vehicles bouncing past. Then again, I mean, I remember back in the day, I was driving with my sound system on my car, fucking thromping like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it was bouncing, it was. And because I was in this little street, and I was going past houses, the vibrations off my system were setting car alarms off. It was fantastic. Whew, whew, whew. Every time, boom, boom, whew, whew, whew. Oh, them were the days. Them were the days. We're almost there. We are almost there. Oh yes, we are. Super duper, duper scooper. Round we go. Yes, we do. I'm going to stay in the outer lane. Why? Because I'm going all the way around the fucking other end, and it's only a short little bit here. It's pointless. I'll tell you now, right? The thoughts that are running through my head right now. Dear me. Oh, what? Why would you do that now? Why are you in there? Are you a taxi? That don't make sense. Thank you. Yeah. What is it? Right, and I know I might get slammed for this, and I'm just glad it's at the end of the video sort of thing. But why is it that girls of a larger size wear leggings? What are they trying to achieve? I mean, I'd love to know what that is. I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody's, you know, each their own. I mean, I'm not exactly fucking ripped muscles with a six-pack and shit like that. I've got a six-pack at home, that's as much as I've got, but I don't wear clothes that are going to be forcing bits where they shouldn't be going, like, you know, I mean, I would never do that. So I don't get why girls and women do that. Am I wrong for saying it? Maybe, but hey ho. Like I say, each to their own. Whatever. I'm here now. That's it. You're done. Happy days. I've just got to wait for them to hand me a piece of paper I can pull in and then we can get done. Simple as that. Happy days. Yes, indeed. Oh, fucking hell, my ass is killing me. Hey buddy.
I'll tell you wherever it's from.
Shove that there for now. Well then, we're here, we're done, we're in. I'm going to go and I will speak to you a lot again, some other time. I hope you enjoyed that. See you later, tiddle pip and all that. Go on then, off you pop, because I've got a poppity poppins.